Producers by Chunsoft. Nice to see everyone here.
My name is Daniel. I'm an associate producer with Chunsoft Inc. I am the localization editor for Raincoat, and the only reason I joined the company was to get a sequel made for Fire Pro Wrestling, the greatest by Chunsoft Inc. Hey, yeah!
Your shoes will be remembered.
Yeah!
And last but not least, my name's Yu.
Hi, Yu.
The new guy, yes, by Chunsoft, although I did work on several titles in my past years at somewhere else. I worked on this title called Anonymous Code right here. And we're going to be talking about first in this panel.
Yep. All right, let's just get started. Anonymous Code Steel Localization. Of Anonymous Code, some of you may have noticed that the theme song was in English. That's a pretty rare thing, right? You remember?
First of all, that was the world premiere right there. If you guys have played the Japanese version of Anonymous Code, there is this little like hidden mini game in the opening movie sequence, where if you succeed in playing that, you actually switch the language of the opening movie, like where the chorus starts, from Japanese to English. But as you saw right there, or listen, the entire song's in English, right? That little mini game feature will be in the North American/European SKU as well. And on top of that, the text is all in English, and you guys can pick between English and Japanese for the voice. And depending on which language you select, you'll be able to listen to the different kind of version of the open movie as well.
Ask you a little bit more about Anonymous Code in case the people at the panel may not be familiar with the title.
So, if you were able to save your progress in real life. And later, when you say, "Oh, damn, maybe I should like get back to like where I saved and like restart this whole entire thing." That's basically what Anonymous Code is about. The story starts like about 14 years into the future, in the year 2037, in Nakano, Japan, or Tokyo, where a teenage hacker named Polon meets this girl wearing this like weird kigurumi costume right there. You can see.
Weird being relative, of course.
Who happens to have a bunch of armed guys with guns and whatnot chasing after her. Paul, being a nice guy and all, tries saving her, but unfortunately he fails. The army guys take her away, and he can only watch from afar, crying, and all of a sudden, he sees something in his vision. Now, the world about like 14 years from now, people are going to be able to use AR without the need of any devices. You can actually like jack into your head, and your vision will be able to see, like augmented reality stuff, whoever you're talking with on chat. Maybe you can like, look up something on the internet. Like everything will be in your eyes. But what Paul sees right here, right at that moment, is this weird app that he didn't notice before, with this icon. And when he clicked on it, he actually went back in time. And that starts the story of Anonymous Code.
Right now we'll go into game system. Yunamba, please tell us.
Okay, so the key system in this game for the protagonist Paul is this app that lets him do the saving and loading. As I said earlier, he can pick a point where he can save, and when he feels the need to do so, he can load that save and go back in time with all his like memory, experience, and everything intact. So he can use that knowledge to his advantage to somehow get a better future than what he originally experienced. And in order to help Holon use that saving and loading feature, you as a player can kind of like give him a nudge like this with this feature called hacking trigger. Gameplay wise, you'll be using like one of the trigger buttons, but the game doesn't tell you when to do that. You're on your own, trying to figure out when would be the best time to tell Paul, hey, you know what? Maybe you should use this, like saving thing, or maybe you should like load so that you can get a better result. Like, let's say he's talking to a girl, totally messes up, like girl's totally unimpressed, and then maybe you can tell him, hey, you know what? You can do better than that. You can impress her actually by saying something better. But yeah, the game uses that system as opposed to the traditional visual novels. You pick like selection in the middle of a story or whatnot. Again, it's all up to you guys. But Holon, being a human being, just like each and every one of us right here, may not agree with your nudging. Sometimes you say, oh, "Okay, yeah, sure, I'll try." Sometimes you say, "No, you don't disturb me." But please keep in mind, he is human. Now this is more of explaining some key scenes in the game where it kind of goes from the regular visual novel style into this like kind of dynamic comic book sequence. And as you can see in there, the text bubbles, the onomatopoeia, like those are all localized, as well as voice, of course. And some of these scenes where you see on the manga trigger are results of like you, the player, and Polon using saving and loading app to reach a certain outcome.
This is very different. This looks very different from other science adventure series, and I'm really excited.
Looks cool.
And then a few months ago, we announced that there is English voice option in Anonymous Code, which we're very excited about, and we would like to introduce you to some of the main characters and actors who play as main characters.
These actors, we actually introduced to you guys, avid fans of science and adventure or like Chunsoft earlier when we released those character trailers on YouTube. But we worked very closely with Bangzoo and did extensive auditioning to pick actors who would best represent this game in English. Now, as you can see right here, he's the only person that we actually didn't audition. I personally wanted him to be the protagonist on. Hopefully you guys like him, because I sure enjoyed working with him, excuse me. I did work it though, during the recording. Yeah, let's see.
Woo!
Anaris.
Woo! Yeah.
She's played Tama in I2, if you guys remember.
Yeah. Alex, did you like working with her?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
She's so sexy as Tama and I Saw Me on Files.
Yeah,
but as Momo, she's just so cute. Like how? Like that's talent.
Yeah, she definitely switched it around when she played.
Yeah,
as Mama,
for sure.
so.
And then this other guy right here, who we like to call Mr. White Chang. He also lent us his talent in Master Detective Archives Rain Code.
That's beautiful.
And there are other actors who I'm sure a lot of you will recognize, who shared their talent with us for this game, put their heart and soul into it. Some of them were and are in the autograph sessions here at AX. Some of them may actually be in here. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see.
Okay, so we received a special message from special someone. So here you go.
アニメエキスポ2023のスパイクチューンソフトインクパネルにいらしていただいた皆様、こんにちは。プロデューサーの松原達也です。アナニマスコードが9月8日に欧米で発売されることになりました。今回はなんと科学アドベンチャーシリーズ初の試みで英語音声がつきます。スパイクチューンソフトインクの皆様には実力派の英語声優さんをキャスティングしていただきまして、もともとのキャラクターのイメージ通りの声になっています。アノニマスコードは2037年の東京中野を舞台にしており、セーブ&ロードを駆使して無数に分岐する現実をハッキングし、世界を救おうとするハッカーたちの物語です。ポロニモモ、クロスなどとても魅力的なキャラクターが勢ぞろいです。私たち科学アドベンチャーシリーズ制作スタッフの最新作であるアノニマスコードを海外の皆様にもプレイしていただけるのがとても楽しみです。プレイステーション4と任天堂スイッチ版のスチームブックエディション大予約受付中ですので、ぜひ予約していただいて9月8日を楽しみに待っていただければと思います。それでは皆さん、アニメエキスポを楽しんでいってくださいね。いつかまた皆さんに直接お会いできることを楽しみにしています。それではさようなら。
That was Anonymous Code, Steelbook Launch Edition for PlayStation 4 and Switch, available for pre-order. And the game is coming September 8th. And I want to give a quick shout out to the community celebrity, Steiner, who translated the game.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
You know the quality is going to be good.
Hell yeah!
That was Anonymous Code, and now we would like to move into our next title.